Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Penn State's offense will get the ball first. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Aller. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up with 1. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Dropping back, it's Allen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Fighting off the defender. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There he goes! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Moore will throw. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Bring in the heat. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He leaves it with his back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Works the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Power football with the run. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and...
It's a seam wide open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore to the air. He's got him. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Ducks in the hurry up. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches, but I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dillon Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes were at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes but breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. and they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll do it himself on the draw. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They'll run play action. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Allard. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's his second sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Third and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Gets it to him on the screen. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Finds his man. It's Stewart. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Lost one deep down the right side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moore will throw. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get the turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Penn. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, going to the air. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Aller. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And he missed it. No good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, it's a bright side. We're still up by 16.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Catch in the middle. It's Penn. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Aller. Right on the money. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Looking for space. It's Hughes. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Fires left. Makes the grab. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concept.
Touchdown, Penn State! Oh, that may be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over UMass. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know that.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls and fires complete. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. On the ground, it's Hughes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Red pass, it's complete.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
The RPO, it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Penn. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the defense has set him up. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Benson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Moore to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO fired complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Allard. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Drew Allard feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Allard still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Martin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 20, he's got space. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Nittany Lions once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the quick shuffle pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore will throw. Got his man quickly.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's a third down the offense absolutely had to have, right? Because the opponent had scored on their last 2 drives, so they needed to score points on that one. But on third down, they give up a sack, and all the momentum now with the opponent.
And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the grab on the shuffle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Pucks it out of the air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Hughes. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moore to the air. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
I love DBs that want to tackle. They get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hughes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The give on the option. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll try the run. Turning on the Jets. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Moore will throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 11 over the Judicials. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. To the air, it's Aller. A little screen to the running back. Quick spin on the ride. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, out of space. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Hands it off on the counter. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never...
Turning it on! Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Using his feet. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Takes the handoff. It's Martin. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's starts this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on fourth down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Direct snap. It's Whittington. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense at an empty set. To the air, it's Aller. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about he made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw again. Got a man, it's Smith. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Using his feet to buy time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.